What's up?
Yo.
As you can see, Lights has been fired. No, just kidding. He'll be here later. What's up, Magna? Thanks for joining us. How was your weekend, man?
Pretty good. Didn't do too much. Just hung out with the girl and took photos of toys. That's about it.
Nice. Oh,
been messing with Bob. I got Dave and Jeff on the way.
Dave and Jeff, I love it.
Yeah, just gonna make the whole team and do just a whole office series of them.
Very nice indeed. Yeah, my weekend was what's up, Jason? Trippin'! What's up, nerds? My weekend was it was trash because I was supposed to take pictures of my kid for graduation and it did nothing but rain, so that sort of got taken out. But I did finish my dio, so that I guess it wasn't complete trash, but I finished that. Then I got a couple pictures done, so and then got to play with Elric a little bit more. It was a good weekend. Besides not getting the one thing done, it was a pretty good weekend. But so it's got the only thing like Instagram wise that kind of irritated me was I lost access to like my professional dashboard.
Oh,
and
weird.
Trying to go through that. What's up, Marcel?
Yo.
Trying to go through that and see, messages and all the stats and things like that. I didn't have access to like this, like probably about 2 hours ago. Like, what the hell? So I had to catch up with all that.
I wonder what caused that, because I have that even over on the like Devil's Toys page, and it's way smaller.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I went over to the show's page, and that's that was working fine. So I don't know. It was weird, very weird.
Instagram's weird how it works sometimes.
Yeah, and kind of like a topic for tonight to kind of get into things. We just did the Toy Mercs League of Toy Photographers, like huge collab, the black and white collab. Amazing artists featured throughout it. They did a rundown on it on YouTube Saturday. So if you missed it, go check it out because it went through and featured everybody's photos. Toy Egg, what's up, man?
Yo.
Happy Monday. Shire, thanks for joining us. And it was, awesome. But kind of topic I want to go through is something I've been like messing with was Green. We're just talking about you. Sharing, sharing a photo or reposting a photo. Which do you think is more effective? Because
reposting puts it in your feed, correct?
No. Well, yes, there is a section you can go into your feed for sharing and reposting. From what I've seen,
because I know I get notifications constantly. It's like blank, like your repost of blank's photo.
Right, so exactly.
It seems like those get more traction that way.
Right, because when you share it, it goes up on your page, and you've got it. It goes up for 24 hours, and then it's gone.
Unless you stories, I get like 10 to 20 views.
Yeah, unless you like click on there or click on the person's page and go to those individual things. How like I have my 4 set up. I've got my Savage, I've got my promos, I've got the shows one, and then I've got another one. I think it's giveaways. All the giveaways I promote. So those go up for everybody to see in your stories for 24 hours. But then you've got to click on people's things. I think people just don't click on those little spots.
I'm
They
looking
don't
at
click
that.
on people's stories.
They doom scroll, and they happen, come across it that way.
Yeah, but that's still organic to your page, and if that specific post is getting a lot of traction, then they're going to show it more, obviously, with the algorithm. But I think the reposting, what they did with that, I think that's a lot more effective.
Yeah.
Than doing the whole sharing to your stories thing.
Yeah, the stories. I know they're going to probably keep them, but it really does seem that I've never seen them get much traction.
Yeah, I've seen some. And I still see people do them. I still do them. Like I went through, and out of the 100 people, I think I've shared 80 to 90% of them, because there's still some people I haven't posted yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried to go through. I repost, I share, and then the commenting thing. This is another thing that irritates me. It happened to a few people doing it. Is when you comment on too many people's photos, it shuts you down. It says, nope, you're a bot. You can't comment on anybody. To protect the community, you can no longer comment on people's photos.
Yep.
So you lose the commenting thing. You can still repost. You can still throw a comment up in the repost. But when you try to comment on their photo itself or their page, it shuts you down.
Yep.
Like in the chat, you guys run into this, and what's your thoughts on sharing as opposed to reposting? Because I think reposting is a lot easier too. You click on it, throw a comment, and you send it. Done. Let's see. How long does it last when you get hit with too many comments? It's usually you get it back the next day. It's not a major hit. It's just okay. You've reached your limit of commenting on people's stuff today. So I think it's dumb, but whatever. I guess it was put in place because bots can send out thousands at a time.
Yeah.
And another helpful hint or tidbit that lets you go a little bit longer is you change up your comments. You don't keep commenting the same thing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's going to see you as a bot. I when I was commenting on everybody's stuff before, I had like a list of great shot, da 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 da, right? And there's like 20 different responses to people's photos. It sounds insincere, I guess, but it's all stuff I meant. It's all stuff, but in order to avoid getting shut down, I built a list to be able to change my post or change my comments every time. And there's always photos that I would change it up, especially if it was really good. Hey, how'd you do that? Da da da. So those wouldn't get hit. But let's see, repost for me. I didn't even know how to add to stories. Okay, it's just when you share somebody's stuff. When you share it to your stories. But yeah, and that got me like extended a little bit. But even then, even changing your wording up and changing up what you put in somebody's comments and what you comment, they still shut you down after a while if they see your account, commenting on photos. Like, because I would spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours commenting on people's stuff.
Yeah.
Going through and actually commenting and sharing. And then the repost thing came out, and all day long I could do that. All day long.
Yep, I think I do that with like every photo I see.
Yeah, and I think from what I see with that, it seems to get more reach reposting.
It does,
as opposed to just sharing. Again, probably because that whole 24-hour thing, and then after 24 hours, nobody sees it again on your click on your stories unless they go to your page
Yeah.
and click on your specific category of whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's trying to push people's work out. It seems like Instagram tries to make that as hard as possible sometimes.
They need to add a hype system because YouTube has that. I don't know if they're
What's
still
up,
using
Nico?
it. Yo. And essentially what it is you get so many points per day. Like say you get 500 points.
Yes.
You can hype a post to boost it in the algorithm.
Okay, I've done that a few times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. YouTube has it. I wish Instagram would do that, where it's like, okay, you could hype it, and that if like you, me, like 10 other people hype it, that's going to get it more out there because it's showing the algorithm that that's something that you want to push. And I think that would
Okay.
help, especially with these larger groups, in the toy community. Everyone hyping each other's stuff, it pushes it, gets more eyes on it,
Right.
and could get it. Obviously it's not going to be as big as like celebrity news and
What's up,
stuff like that.
domesticated?
Yo, but it would get. I think it would be a decent booster for the black toy community.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe they'll implement that system.
I don't know. I mean, if it works on YouTube, it sounds like something that moving in over to Instagram would be a benefit too. Like, do they have something like that on TikTok? I'm not on TikTok, so do they have something
I'm
like
not
that on
either.
TikTok? Okay.
I'm assuming that's not the most liked stuff. But
Right.
the hype thing just works with like niches really well. Like on YouTube, I can be watching like a video about a speed run or a glitch in a game. It's a
Right.
hype, and like you'll see it, like it'll pop up in my feed, #1 hype or whatever today, like
Right.
that.
Okay. Yeah, I think something like that on Instagram would definitely blow up
Because
because
all the toy community doing it, like hyping each other and
yeah, the
pushing
toy
each other.
community would take over Instagram, and then all the thought bots would get kicked off and kicked to
Exactly.
the curb.
I love that they changed it from like the thought bots. I constantly get freaking like, I'm 3D printing. Send me some money. But they've learned that the OF crap didn't work. We'll
So
tell them
now,
we'll give them dioramas.
Yeah, we'll tell them we'll give them toys or dioramas or like accessories for their stuff, and it's hard to tell who's like legit and who's not on there.
Yeah.
Because I've heard so many horror stories of people like they get reached out to these people or they get by these people, and then they're all, oh yeah, man, that's cool. Let me, here's some money for this, thanks, and then they ghost them, and then
The
2 weeks
account just
later, their account's
vanishes.
gone.
Yep.
And you're out like $20. It's never anything big. It's always right there at that point where it's like, yeah, I'll throw $20 at you. Sure, why not? And it's gone. Ridiculous. I think that whole hype system would help that out too. If like a page is getting hyped up, that's like that. Like that's like Killzone does his dioramas. If his page got hyped up, he's legit, So everybody can go there and say, oh, okay, everybody's hyping him up. It kind of gives an air of more authenticity to that page than, hey, look at my stuff. I 3D print. Buy my things. And then they disappear and get like canceled out. Let's see. Anyone know the impact of over refriending in other genres? Like when you get hit with tons of TCG opening friends. If I referred refriend, all does that affect me being suggested to other toy photographers? I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would.
No, I don't think when you friend other genres, like the card collectors as cosplayers or stuff like that, I don't think that affects your reach at all. If anything, it would probably boost it.
Yeah.
Because now you're like friending these people, they're seeing your work, you're seeing their work, you're promoting their stuff. Hopefully they promote your stuff in return. And so you get all that crowd looking at your things, especially if you're following a Pokemon card person and you do a lot of Pokemon toy shots, that could cross over and bring a lot more
Oh, yeah.
people like, oh, wow, that'd be, that's really cool. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see more of their stuff. And then it kind of moves them over into your realm. At least in my head, that's how it works.
Yeah, I'd say the other thing it would probably really affect is like your suggested stuff. Like if you like a variety of different things,
Right. Then,
Instagram would suggest that to you, and you may miss out on toy photographers, because your whole
right.
feed isn't going to be that. But I mean, I doubt
So that's
any of
why I
our.
got nothing but goth girls on mine. Shit.
Yeah, probably. Why do you think? Why do you think mine's toys and then anime characters?
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think when you're friending and you're following and you're promoting other stuff, it just means that your algorithm is set to a point. And I just found this out too. You can reset your algorithm. There's a button that says reset algorithm in your profile. Never knew. I was like, oh.
And me neither.
I might try that someday, maybe. Kind of scared because then I lose all the stuff that gets referenced to me. Lose everybody's like photos.
You banish
like, no!
everyone to the shadow realm.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. But yeah, so that just kind of affects your algorithm and what gets sent to your feed for the majority of the time. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about doing that part. But yeah, there's this question that this weekend kind of popped in my head, and after doing that collab and seeing how many people were having issues doing the comments and then sharing and things like that,
Yeah,
it was something I kind of took not a deep dive, but kind of a mid dive into to take a look at. But you know what else I took
one for that.
Yeah, you know what else I took a deep dive into?
Savage Crucible Minute.
I know, I was there for it.
I finally got my Elric in. I was very, very excited. But it's going to be a short one tonight with the Savage Crucible Minute. Elric has dropped. All the people that pre-order have gotten him in, and they should be shipping retailers their Elrics here soon. But if you missed it, do not rush out to buy it off third-party market. Do not pay those scalpers a damn dime unless you absolutely want to. You don't mind paying like $40, $50 more for the figure. Believe me, he's worth it. But in June, Elric, Naraka, and Brynjar will be coming to the Savage Crucible store. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Because if you miss it there, I believe they might have extra copies of it at upcoming conventions as well. But if you miss out there, and then you miss out at the conventions, and it finally sells out, then you might be reduced to third-party marketing. So be careful with that. I think they just did the Chicago Toy Show this past weekend, I believe.
No.
And next up is just a second. Is Dallas Fort Worth Toy Show and IshCon, which is, as we found out, May 29th, 30th, and 31st, I believe. So I will be there in a non-enabling capacity with my kids and a lot of friends just to hang out with them and check out the show and check out their next drop, because that's when the next drop is going to be is at IshCon. I'll probably be doing a limited RavensCon delivery service for that show. I've already got a couple people asking for the drop figures there. Not sure if what their system is going to be in place, so I'm not making any promises on how many things I can get for people or how many people I hook up. But I will be there, trying to do my best to hook as many people up as possible with whatever they do drop or whatever figures people may have missed from Savage Crucible. I can tell you right now, Elric will not be at IshCon, from what I understand, but there's a chance that Joe Fest they might have some on sale at Joe Fest,
Nice.
and that is June 25th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, I believe. No, it's at the end of June. Yeah, and then hopefully Wave 3 should be on the water by then, and we should have that wave summertime-ish, hopefully before WonderCon. And then Wonderfest will be in China I think it's in October.
That sounds right.
It's in September. October is Titan Toys Expo. That is, I believe, October 9th. I will be working with them at Titan Toy Expo. What's up? And then, of course, Toy Unity Expo is in November.
Oh, hey.
So
I didn't realize I got added so quick.
yes, sir. But again, Wave 4, which is the Kubla Khan and the 2 snake figures, they should be on the water hopefully Q3. And we, crossing fingers, we'll see them by Christmas. And then Death Dealer's Warhorse, and then Death Dealer, crossing fingers, are getting closer and closer to Death Dealer on the water here soon as well. So,
oh, Magna Figure Photo will be at IshCon. I'll be at IshCon in all my undead glory.
Let's see. Domestic changes they make seem to punish folks with under 50K followers. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, if I don't get tagged in a shot, I'll likely miss it. So many peeps have vanished from my feed. That happens all the time, man. There's a lot of people that, I would see their stuff all the time, and then all of a sudden they kind of disappeared. So I have to actually go to their page to see their new shit, and it's like I've missed 20 or 30 photos of theirs. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yep.
So yeah.
Better I check the group chats.
You go to a Savage Crucible table, you'll see me. You see 2 wild kids running around and yelling about Lemurians and dinosaurs, I'll probably be pretty close by to them.
I thought you weren't working the Savage table at Ish.
At IshCon? I'm not. No, my kids will be there with me. That'll be the last convention we do before the middle one heads off to college. So that is strictly a family RavensCon delivery service convention, and they hang out with all the cool people I know on here. Yay! I know Green's going to be there. Green Geek 88. He's going to be there. I think Shoot's going to be there. There's a few people from the community that said they were going to be there, so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Really, really excited for it. To tell the truth. But yeah, be on the lookout for all the Savage goodness that's coming. Next up, let's take a look over at 5K. Oh, yeah. 5K has dropped a Minotaur.
This thing looks sick.
Minotaur Death Knight. This one is expensive. It is I believe, Medi Toys. Yeah. You're looking at 155. 155 plus shipping.
I think it's like a huge figure, though, right?
It is. It is, I think, close to 11 inches. Medi Toys just drops massive figures, but he looks cool.
Yep.
Would it be rude of me to say that I wish it was more of a classic Minotaur, like outside of the armor?
Right.
Yeah. This looks like a Lich King Minotaur, basically.
Kind of. Yeah, especially with that helmet.
Yeah.
That's the only thing keeping me from getting this is I'm holding out for someone to make like a classic Minotaur.
Well, Zesri did.
Zesri did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Taos?
Mm-hmm. They're not too hard to find. I'll swing hook you up.
Word.
You got that one. This one, my kid's gonna lose his mind over.
This is
Evangelion. No, this is Gong official license. Neon Genesis Evangelion. It comes with a ton of stuff. That is a $79 figure, Q2 2026. So beginning of 2027. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a really
nice
cool
design.
looking figure. Yeah, I like the color scheme. The
Same
purples
purple
and
and
the
green work.
greens. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's a very cool figure.
Ooh, the glow.
Yeah. Even got the port in the back for the control hose. I've seen a lot of these figures, but they feel so brittle.
Yeah, they're
They're
tiny.
so thin. Yeah,
A lot of them are model
I
kits.
think I'm gonna break them. Yeah, and then keep going has the Sonata Yukamura.
So this
She
is
looks
weird.
cool.
This is a reissue. This was the first
Okay,
female figure they released, and there's no difference.
you said there's no difference.
Not from what I can see, unless it's the skirt piece.
What
But
about,
it
has the
literally,
price went up any?
how much is she?
I think
Because the original was like 55.
54.
Okay, they're the
Oh,
same price. But
dollar
she's
Yeah,
50.
savings.
Because I've got
but
the
she's
Samurai
a
girl.
Wonder. She's a Wonder Festival 2026 exclusive.
I think it might be the armors are more like metallic. I think that's what
Okay.
it is. Because the original was like a burgundy, but I mean,
Yeah,
they're good
she
figures.
looks cool. Yeah.
I've got the Samurai, and she's awesome.
She's got the movable eyes, 3 different face plates, changeable hair, good weapon set. Ooh, flintlock fan. Very cool looking figure. This is another Wonderfest.
Yep.
Now, I've got the original
What?
version of this.
I was wondering if you were going to get this one because I consider it.
No, I got the original one, and badass figure. Absolutely badass figure. Does not have movable eyes, but the sculpting in the head is phenomenal.
The
And she
sculpting
comes
and
up,
the head.
yes, sir, in the head. Come on
Ooh.
now, get your mind out of the gutter. But she comes with a lot of cool stuff. But yeah,
This is completely unrelated. But have y'all seen
there we
the
go.
Mess Toys Green Goblin that they've been teasing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Let's see. Next one is the Gray Knight Mithril Action. This guy, this
Yeah,
one's
because
supposed to be huge too,
It
right?
looks
well,
pretty
Maddie's
cool.
doing one. Maddie's doing one,
Yeah.
and then they're doing one.
He's like
So I'm curious to which
1/6
one's going to be
scale.
bigger.
He's like 1/6 scale. He's like 11.5 inches tall.
I think the other one's like 12 or 11 inches too.
Yeah. Talk about measuring sizes. So 148 for this guy. You get a whole ceremony of flames. It's kind of cool.
They look like
Yeah, I like that.
snakes. They might be snakes, actually. Oh yeah, they're snakes.
Yeah,
They're
they are
fire
snakes.
snakes.
Look at that. Fire snakes, yeah. So there's their
Wow.
ogres.
Yeah, I've got that orc. That is
Yeah,
freaking
there's an orc.
huge.
And this is, yeah,
That's what she said.
that is crazy. 1/10 scale. They say it's 1/10 scale. That is way bigger 1/10 scale.
I guess the
Let's see.
character's supposed to be that big.
There's a new blocky Evangelion from the Awakening that comes with the Angel base. Ooh, pretty cool looking for $50.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The Blockies
Nice.
one.
Blockies is just tearing it up with these
They are.
IPs, man. And last one for the night.
Yeah.
The Snail Shell RPG Girl.
Their mascot.
Is this their mascot?
Yeah, because she's got the big snail bag.
Okay. So
Yep, this
took me
one.
straight to the last one. All right, here we go.
Oh, a feet pack.
They always have
Yes.
feet packs with these. Yeah,
So you get a
they know their
switch.
audience.
You get a switch, a knife, a carving of figures, soda bottle, all kinds of shit come with her. Potato chips, movable eyes, 3 different face plates. The only thing I wonder is, do these come off?
I don't think they do. Every
Okay.
photo I've seen of her wearing something different. She has the snail stalks on her head.
Okay. So she is definitely a more risque figure. If you're not into
What do you mean?
those,
Completely above board.
You could buy clothes for it. They make clothes for these. If you
Oh,
just
I
want
know. I've got a closet full. But the amount of things she comes with a lot of cool shit.
Yep.
And one of the things I saw in here that really kind of sold me on it was I think it's the whole backpack opens up, and I believe there was a photo I saw where she fits into the backpack.
I'm sure she could, because you could pop her legs at the thigh and set her down in it and have her poking out of it.
Let's see. Yeah. So.
Oh, right there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the wolf girl.
The wolf girl, and she's sitting, standing in the backpack. So you might not pop anything off. You fold her legs right, you can fit her in that backpack. That's
So, are you
cool.
getting this figure?
Yes.
Don, you are cool.
Yes.
I'll probably get it at some point. I'm just waiting to see how much it is on Bombas or somewhere.
Yeah.
She's a bit pricier.
She's $89, and that is for the feet pack and the figure, and $79 just for the feet pack or just for the figure itself.
Yeah.
So,
and normally they're 55 or 60, so the fact she's 79 is.
Yeah.
Ooh. I know it's the backpack.
I think it's the backpack. Yeah, it's definitely that backpack.
Because they did the girl with the giant, glowing fist accessory, and that was like $100.
Right.
Oh, the faces are cute. It comes with
the little carving. That's kind of cool. I don't know why, but that is it for 5K tonight. Big Bad. Let's see what they've got.
They got a huge sale on McFarlane's going on.
Are they free?
Yeah.
Damn near close to it.
Still too much.
So NECA has dropped the 40th anniversary
reissues.
Ultimate Warrior reissue. Yep, I've got this one.
You get a reissue, and you get a reissue.
Here's the funniest thing. They have, if you scroll down, they've got the Alien Queen like that for pre-order, both of them, and then it's still in stock.
Yeah, well, and I've heard a lot of bad things about this one. Like
my buddy had one on the top broke. Yeah, it's broke like 6 or 7 places. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing tempting is that Mac, because that's the first time they've reissued
power loader.
Yeah, the power loader.
This one almost had me. I'm like, oh, who could I fit in there?
Bert and Ernie.
Get away from Bert, I was trying to figure out which NECA guys I could put in there. I thought about putting like Ash in there because that's about the only NECA I have left outside of like my Universal Monster ones. But I was like, nah, for $100, it's cool, but it's
Big
not
Bird fighting that
cool.
thing when the Big Bird comes out.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. But here's one thing that they did re-release that I was really interested in. You got the egg pack again.
Nice.
The 3 closed, the 3 open, and then the face huggers that come with it.
I've got the.
I love the packaging.
4-pack. Yeah, they used to do a 4-pack like that were glow in the dark, and I've got them. It's the 2 open and 2 closed. They're like $10 on a sale at one point.
How's it going, Killzone?
I think they have those in on the NECA site. What up, Killzone? Because I'm pretty sure I saw them. Their sale's over now, but yeah, they had a big sale on it. You buy 2, you get 1 free, whatnot. But
I know they had to buy 5 figures for $100. Their old ones are normally like 40, so you can get 5 for $100.
Oh, that's not bad. Speaking of Blockies, Blockies has another new Transformer set that's coming out.
They need to get those Blockies Mega Man figs out already.
Yeah.
They might be on AliExpress already.
The Mega Mans aren't. No, they literally just showed the gray prototypes of them like about a month ago.
Let's see. What else? Heat Boys. Dropping the Sparkus action figure. This guy looks really cool.
Hey, he looks cool.
Not $200 cool.
Is he 112?
The new NECA's Ultramate is the gayest thing ever. What's an Ultramate?
Which one?
No, whatever Killzone just said.
Let's see. I am not sure. Ooh, what the hell?
Pull it up like it's. Ooh.
You want to make
That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
Look at that. That's fun. Not $76 fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
I said
76.
26. I was like, oh, 26, I'll
Mm-mm.
go get one. I was like, never mind.
Yeah, they got another one too, a brown one.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle right there.
Yeah,
Uh, uh,
these are
that
really
looks pretty
cool.
cool.
They're doing a
But is it
shredder in these.
214?
They've got all of them. They've got all of them. They've got special edition ones of them. They're really cool looking figures. But yeah, that price tag just kills it. All right,
Apparently
let's
it's
go
on
back
their
in.
Instagram. Once you see it, you're gonna laugh. Expect $100 NECAs now.
Oh God! All right.
Well, I'm glad I just bought my 2 Bobs for $30.
Yeah, I'll go check that out in a minute. But let's see. We got Masters of the Universe.
Yes, they're
Mhm.
these are in stock. And
That
They're in
trap
stock
jaw
now.
is
mhm,
incredible.
that Battle Cat looks good. Buddy of mine
That's just
already
a
ordered one.
reissue of the Revelations with the new
No, it's
head.
not. Nope, it's not.
That's what everyone's been
Completely new
saying is,
sculpt. They're wrong. I've seen 6 reviews, completely new sculpt, and it's
oh,
slightly smaller than the Revelation because that's like a 7-inch figure. This is for the
well,
112 line.
Oh.
I think you could still make it work.
Oh, you can make it work. It's freaking huge. It's still a big ass Battle Cat.
I'm talking about the Revelations one. I think you can still.
This one looks more realistic. Like that. That looks more fierce. I've got the
Let's see.
Revelations one up there, but
Yeah, mine's over there.
this will definitely be one I can get.
Let's see if they still have it up.
I hate that I missed out on the Panther. There it is.
So here is the Revelations Battle Cat.
It's more cartoony.
Body looks the same.
Yeah,
The face is definitely resculpted.
definitely a new sculpt on the head for sure.
I've seen a comparison of them both together. It's different figures. Like the calf muscles are different because this one has a more rounded one. They're more toned.
The other one looks darker too.
And it's more fur textured. This one's smooth. That one has a more fur texture. Yep.
Very cool. Now, you said the trap jaw looks cool.
Trap jaw looks amazing. He's the best figure of this wave.
I kind of want the trap jaw.
My only criticism on this, sorry, I got the hiccups, is he comes with a gripping hand.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Trapjaw need a gripping hand?
Right here.
Because of Skeletor.
See it?
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about like a C grip. He comes with like a C. It's a C
right
grip.
There?
No, the one that's attached to his.
Yeah.
What's that for?
What do you think the C stands for?
Oh my God.
Trapjaw, assist me.
You're horrible.
Get the marrow out of the bone.
But yeah, those are looking pretty good.
I'm gonna go investigate the NECA thing to see if it's worth our time going all the way over to their Instagram. Oh, have you seen the receding hairline Hulk?
Oh, these are horrible.
Yeah.
That is so
well. He's bad. The Spider-Man's fine.
Yeah, the Spider-Man's fine. It's some reuse, but it's not bad.
It's another Spider-Man.
I like the concept of him coming with a couple web effects for Spidey, and then Spidey coming in with web effects.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I can't get behind this one. I'll stick with my Mezco Hulk.
Yeah, it's still BS. They don't have double elbows on those Hulks.
Have they? Killzone, are you still here? If so, like, have they announced any of these Ultramates or whatever? I think it's Ultramate is how it's supposed to be pronounced, but
we'll go check it out.
Well, there's nothing to see. It's just like an advertisement, but I can read it right quick while you're scrolling.
Go ahead.
So it's just an image showing the logo for Ultra. It's Ultramate, but it's pronounced Ultramit. In 2014, NECA set a new standard for collector action figures with the Ultimate format. Now we're going beyond Ultimate with Ultramate. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely fucking. I see. Don't even fuck with the Hasbro's. Just get these.
Yeah. The blockies.
Full
I think
100% better articulation. They're a little smaller, but they're actually like just 1/12 scale.
Now, is
and
that a soft good
blockies.
cape,
No, it's
Probably not.
or
plastic.
is it a couple different capes?
I know they teased Jeff the Shark, so we will be getting an actual posable Jeff the Shark because it's going to have ball jointed legs. I think a ball jointed head. It won't be a statue like the Hasbro one.
See, it looks like it's two different capes, or at least a soft goods cape, because you've got it folded here, right?
Does
But
it say
then
in the
it's
description?
extended out here.
Well, the Marvel Legends one also did something similar where he's got two capes, one where it's like fanned out flying and
Yeah.
one where it's like the stationary.
What's
If
the
their
description
Darth
say?
Vader is anything to go by, it's not going to be a cloth cape. I'm pretty
Okay.
much just gonna
Yeah. Does it have it in the description?
it.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, so, but
And
you know what's
here's the
cool about
Venom
getting a
one.
$27 model kit is that you don't feel bad for getting like a $15 to $20 cape to go with it. So
Yeah, that's true.
I want the rocket they're doing, depending on how
and
big he
it
is.
allows
But the
you, you know,
rocket's huge. Like
Oh, he is.
comparatively, he's
Okay. Darn, I was hoping he's kind of like maybe a 4-inch figure.
let's see,
so the
here's the
cool thing
rocket.
about the model kits though
5.4.
is they're already like, you know, you can disassemble them and paint them up really, really nice and do whatever you want to them. Like all those stormtroopers, you can make your ultimate custom death trooper.
Yeah,
Like the zombie troopers really easily because everything's broken down. I'm
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of blockies. I think they're gonna fucking steal the game.
Blockies and Jada are
let's see.
kind of
I
cornering
bought
the
a
market.
NECA Panther alien a while back.
Oh, I
I
didn't
had to
even
return it because an arm broke off right after I took it out of the box. And
Same.
figure.
look what
Let's
I
see how
got.
much NECA.
Gold.
Last thing I got was Earl and Baby Sinclair. Hell yeah.
Their newer stuff's, you know, okay, it
Let's
just
see.
sucks it's going to go up because, again,
Oh shit! Earl Sinclair's hands fit on Savage Crucible.
oh no.
I'm gonna have to mess with that.
I got to get an Earl.
Oh shit! But yeah, Blocky's killing it. All right,
Killing it.
here you
Oh
go.
fuck. Do we have to? No, do we have to? I do this on Saturdays, you guys. Do I have to?
No, not really.
Oh, you can click on the Johnny Cage. It's at least new.
Yeah,
Never
we're
mind.
good.
Let's just say the Shao Kahn line and you've summed it up.
So these ones, kit concepts. I got to play with these at Toy Lanta because they had them at the Savage Crucible table.
I love
And
that.
that price hurts. That price hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you get them in hand, you see why. They're mostly
huge.
die cast. They're mostly die cast. And their joints and their posing is freaking phenomenal. I think I showed them off on the
You have,
on the show. Yeah.
because I remember
And
that.
there's like 4 different sections that you can put batteries in, and it glows on the inside, on the outside. It is a really, really cool figure. And they have a few different ones, different battle pods. So shotgun configuration, heavy cannon, and then a weathered look. They have some weathered look. This is the shotgun configuration. Here we go. So
Yeah, I'd
and
love to get one of these.
their guys fit right into the middle of the cockpit.
Oh wow.
So they are 1/18 scale, maybe a little bit on the smaller side of it, but really, really cool figures. Really fun to play with. If you are like deep in the Robotech, they're definitely worth taking a look at and adding to your collection. Let's see, do they have any of the? Yeah, they got the Veritech fighters as well. Now these ones were a little. You got to be real careful with these ones.
I can imagine.
And their articulation, but they have some deluxe ones as well that are more sturdy, and you can get the heavy armors.
Oh, these are neat.
Yeah.
Not those effects of it shooting the missiles.
Yeah. But if you go, you can get them now on their website, Kit Concept website. if you can't wait for the pre-order to come in, definitely go check Kit Concepts website out, and you can get them now. I think that is it for BBTS tonight. So next up is this.
I am hyped for this. This is the next release in their 6-inch line. And it's going to have LED eyes and a metallic paint job.
And it looks like he's got elbow joints.
He does.
Wait,
The original
are they LED eyes or just painted on there?
One of them, I think,
different face plates.
I think somebody said one of them does have an LED.
Okay.
Because there is a freaking photo, I think. Yeah, if you look on the back there, it looks like they're glowing. The fact he can hit that pose is great.
Light up effects. Yep, it's got
Yep.
light up effects.
This guy probably run like 40 or 50, like the ones from the past. Because they've done Shadow, Knuckles, and Sonic and Tails. And I was wondering if they'd actually do Metal. Freaking Metal is my favorite Sonic character, so I might have to grab this.
Those Kit Concepts look. Sit down and crawl. I saw them at Toyland. Yeah, I had so much fun playing with those things. It was awesome. Fanboy, what's up, man?
Yo.
What's up, man?
I'm wondering when this goes up because people have found the listing on Amazon Mexico. But it says currently unavailable. So it's coming. Just I wonder when, because again,
stay tuned for more details on when it will be available in the U.S.
Yeah, I am.
And that was from April 24th.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if NECA they got anything up here. So Ultramate. All right.
I wonder if it's going to be like the Whale House Pennywise or something like where you get all the different accessories. Maybe it'll be something like that where it's not a what's the word like?
Wonder if it's going to be
line.
Yeah, if it's going to be strictly to them and to if it's not going to be big box store stuff.
Yeah, like it's going to be like, oh, here's Ash with all of his stuff, or here's one of the turtles with all their different variants.
Yeah. Be something. I think that was it. Oh, wait, no. More toy news. So, Four Horsemen Studios is releasing their Armory Gladiators on Friday.
May 1st.
On May 1st. So if you were looking forward to getting some of these and you missed the in-stock sale, they will be doing pre-orders for these are pre-built figures.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they will be doing those on Friday, and they also announced that they have 2 new figures with different head sculpt designs. So they did not have the white and black demon, and he's got like blue eyes, and they did not have the painted red orc head at Legion's Con.
That orc is tempting because it's got that skull mask on.
Yeah, I like the orc, but I really like the demon. I really like this one.
Yeah, I like that.
The color scheme for this one. Yeah, I might be pre-ordering this one. Yeah, that orc looks badass. I just don't have enough orcs to do anything with it, but I definitely need a new demon.
Well, that helmet, you don't have to be an orc. You just be some of a demon.
Oh, I've got 3 of these helmets.
Yeah, I've still got to get one.
I loaded up on those at Legion's Con. Every figure I got a different one of those ones. But I like the smoky flame eye effect thing. But yeah, they were fun figures. It was fun building them. But this one, just this paint scheme right here on this head, that sold me on this.
The shading on the horns, the blue eyes. Yep. That
looks really good. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And this one is a really cool figure too. I picked him up at Legion's Con because he was a surprise drop.
I think he's still available.
And after messing with Mythics after a while, they suck. Savage made such amazing shoulder armor that Mythics should switch to magnetic shoulder armor to allow more motion.
Yeah, I wish they would do the shoulder armor better. I like my Mythics, but again, the shoulder armor could be done better. Yeah,
just to allow for more articulation and more head movement.
Yeah.
But this one, the Thoth, again, another Egyptian god, really, really cool. I yet to take photos of them, but when I was messing with them, playing around with them, I'm like, yeah, I've just got to get back into, I guess, God mode shots. I've been stuck on anime and
Yeah.
other things. Next up is Zixray is doing a WonderCon exclusive repaint of Bernice.
Yeah, but I like this color scheme so much more.
She is not dropped yet. I'm already looking at her like, damn. But the thing I'm noticing about this one is it doesn't look like she comes with the soft goods the other one does.
Probably
She's
not.
just the armored one. You get, all the other things with her, but she does not come with her, like, officer gear. She comes with looks like a different helmet as well. Damn it. Why do you guys do this to me? Yeah, I'm really waiting for her to drop. Yeah, she comes with a different helmet. So, different gear set, different armor set for her. That's really cool.
That silver and blue looks really good to the red and gold.
Yeah. So, this will be at Wonderfest 2026 U.S. Convention and exclusive version. Online pre-order open, limited quantities available. Please stay tuned for more updates on 5K's store and cage. So I will be watching them closely. Yeah, here's her original armor set. So yeah. Yeah, so this is Cassia and this is Bernice. So I'm wondering if they're going. I guess they're just doing Bernice, but I'm wondering if they do a Cassia one later on too.
Maybe. I mean, they're pretty popular in the fact they've done 2 of Bernice now.
Yeah. So, very cool stuff. But let's see what time is it. Oh shit, we are late.
Yeah.
You
I
know
was
what
gonna
we're
stop
doing?
you, but yeah, you were running.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, how about this? Let's switch over to some toy photography.
Yes.
First account up is Matcha Toy Latte and the little Lego figure. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Very cute.
It is.
I actually love this a lot.
Oh, the lighting of this.
Yeah, lighting's really good. Figure's really good. Did not want to do that. But yeah, excellent job with this shot. And the second one we have from this account is this one.
Yes, the big boy. Freaking, I love this
The dad bod. This is. I saw this and thought of you. But having the Monkey King in the back and him just stopping the bow staff. Love it. Love it.
Such a good figure. Great posing.
Let's see. I've been avoiding mythics other than mounts and accessory packs. Yeah, their accessory packs are really cool.
Yeah.
We'll go back to those comments after this. But yeah, really good job with this shot and the setup for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice shot.
It is.
It really makes me want to find this guy now. Damn it.
Oh, I could hook you up.
Awesome job on enabling. Love it. Next up, we have Paleo _past _ photography with the Godzilla like a video recorder. I like this. This is really cool.
I like the whole radical thing like over him.
Yeah, it's like looking through somebody's camcorder back in the day and saying, "Oh shit, look what I just caught." Or like security video, Godzilla sneaking up on a base or something. Really good job.
Actually, a very good effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next up from the same account is following you already. There you go.
No.
Is another dinosaur. And if you couldn't tell by the name, lots of dinos in his on the profile.
That
Tons
kind
of
of looks
dino
pretty
shots on their
realistic.
profile. This,
It
yes.
does, yeah.
Did an awesome job with these shots on the beach. And
I mean, the
this
scaling,
showdown.
the shadows,
Yep.
I mean, even the little bit of like grass there in the corner, corner left of the frame or middle left of the frame, whatever. This looks real.
Yeah.
It does.
And
Kudos to you.
there is so many other photos on this page that look just like this. Absolutely amazing. Let's see. Dino toy photography lately has been so good. Oh yeah.
I really
Yes,
don't
it
know what it
has.
is about this one. This one, kind of more so than any other dino shot I've seen us feature. Not to put down those creators because they've all been good, but this one, I don't know if it's the simplicity, the lighting, it's just I don't know. It's
The
got me
distance from
tripping.
them and the ocean yeah.
I mean, it looks like everything is in scale, even though I know that these are like tiny dino. They're not tiny, but like
1/35th scale.
yeah, 1/35th scale figures. They just
Yeah,
kudos.
these
I'm
are
sorry. Kudos.
Beasts of Mesozoic Special Edition 1/35th scale Tyrannosaurus and subadult Triceratops.
Well, good fucking job, paleo past
Amazing work.
photography.
Next up is Sultry Biscuits.
Ooh, very
Nice.
sultry.
I
Very
love this
biscuity.
shot.
Good old gun girl.
Yeah. So
Still kicking
mad
myself
I
for
missed
missing
out on her.
Yep.
Oh, mad I missed out on her, but having her set up with Slugfest here. And again, doing the outside shots, love them. Love this work. Next photo from them is,
Oh.
yes, you've got a Cosmic Legion taking out, these are, I believe, like the catbots from the Last Ronin figure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, they fit really good with Cosmic then.
Yeah.
I have to get some of these. This is great.
And I'm trying to think if these ones are the Joy Toy ones or not. They look a little big to be the Joy Toy ones, but I don't know. The Robbie Robot one. But this is the Cosmic Legion's accessory pack in the background there. Awesome job, great perspective, and just the setup. A bunch of robot cats and robots coming over to meet her. Really good job. Awesome work on this.
Very good work.
Next up is Wayne LMG 2002.
Oh,
The little Wally shot. I like this.
yeah. I need to get a Wally. I see so many good photos like this of him.
But again, like Lights was saying about the dinosaur photos, you've got such a close-up shot. It looks like he fits into the world like he's actually 1-to-1 scale, especially with the little flower in the hand. Really awesome job. Same artist, different genre. Breaking out the Fallout suit, power armor suit. And
I've got that figure. It's great.
Yeah. One of McFarlane's probably better figures that he's done.
One of his few good ones.
Yeah, I like the tank treads in the back. Where whatever heavy machinery is in the background just fits in so well. Brings really brings the shot out, brings the figure out. Awesome lighting. Great job.
Very, very well done.
Next up is Boba_Fetty1 with the little Grogu shot. Love it.
Okay, that's cute. Fucking adorable.
I thought this was
Love the little Grogu shot. And they're so tiny. I have like 6 of these Grogus, and they're so tiny. But definitely fun to shoot. Next up, from the same artist, going on a little darker path, you got some NECA. Oh, what is this guy? The Crooked Man?
That's the Crooked Man, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Crooked Man. I was photographing mine earlier, and
yeah, I love how they did the lighting in these shots.
Still
really
very dramatic.
Yeah, makes it terrifying.
God, I freaking love this figure. Such good shots of it.
Yeah, really awesome job.
This guy's up there with Red Death on my Who's My Mascot. because it's so much fun to photograph this guy.
Really awesome work. Great job on that. Next up is Mikol_Saki.
Nice. One of
Gold,
the New Year Snack Show
bunny girl.
Yep. This is one of the New Year Snack Panzer Bunny, I think.
Yes, I believe so.
I think her name starts like an A. I've almost got this one a couple of times, and shots like this are enabling me to do it.
Yeah, I mean the snail shell girls do some awesome photos. You can do a lot with their photos, especially with the movable eyes. Awesome work. Next up from the same artist is the Charmander shot.
Charizard.
Or Charizard shot. Yeah, sorry. My kid would beat the hell out of me. This is the blocky one, too.
Those blocky ones are really nice.
Yeah, my kid's the Pokemon fan. My kids are the Pokemon fans. What's up, Plastic?
Yo, Blockies needs to give us a Mewtwo.
Now, I'm wondering if this is their actual setup, because that is a lot of Charizards. And that looks like a lot of expensive Charizards in the background. But
I'm not gonna burst their
awesome
bubble,
shot.
but I think that's one of the reprints of Charizard, because there's no way you have that many Charizards in the back, and those are first editions, and you haven't already sold them for stupid ass amounts of money.
Unless they're a real fan and real collector that loves their Charizard.
There is no amount of real fans that would.
My kid.
Hold on. A first edition Charizard from the 90s. Hold on. That is worth $500,000. There is no way. There is no shot.
If I sold it. My kid would kill me if I tried to sell it.
Yeah, and then whenever you're like, yeah, but you'll be $500,000 richer, and you can buy more Pokemon cards, and be like, you know what, that sounds great. Take it.
I would never do that to my kids.
If
they tried to sell my stuff, no, I would beat them down. But no, really awesome shot, great setup, great background with it, and these blockies are they're kind of growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, they're the best in the game right now.
Blockies and Jada are the future.
Next up is Tails_of_Nublar.
Ooh,
little Jurassic Park action here. I like the whole Dio setup here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That diorama is nice. Would love to know how they did that.
The Fallen Kingdom collab, very nice. Yeah, it's a really fun shot. And that poor T-Rex, being a small ass boxing and electrocuted, I'd eat everybody too. Next up, from the same artist, T-Rex is helping Santa Claus out. Look at that. Look at that. They can be helpful. Life does find a way to get those presents to all the kids out there. And if it takes a couple T-Rexes to do it, Santa's going to make it happen. Yeah, really good, really fun shot. I love this. And you see the guy on the other side looking up at the T-Rex, staring at him like, what the hell?
I love the attention to details like that.
Yeah, really good job. Next up is Darren_Little Hales.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Love this.
Yes. Shot. The atmosphere.
Love the atmosphere, the lighting, the posing, the figure. Awesome work on this.
Hell yeah, awesome work.
Amazing.
And to keep going on that tangent, here's another one from him. Yeah. The lighting effects, Maul, and I can't remember the name. Ayla Sakura.
Yeah, Ayla, the blue girl.
Yeah.
Shakira?
Shakira.
I'm on tonight, my hips don't fly.
No, but there's a ton of photos on their page that are like this with the effects.
Very well done.
Just phenomenal work, and more like the Last Ronin photo too. So many figures that they've done that treatment to. Love it. So yeah, definitely go check out their page. Check out everybody's page. I'm going to be putting them up on the show's page. I'm going to be putting the actual photos up and sharing them out on that page. Next up is Odeon_Photography.
This one's really impressive.
Yeah.
Because this is one of NECA's first Predators. It's so rare
Which
you
one is
see them.
this? A bad blood?
Yeah, the Berserker. This is like the first. It was literally Series 1, I think, had Berserker, and it was back when they just had like very limited articulation. So this is a amazing shot for that old of a figure.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's still holding together, being a NECA.
Especially those old NECAs, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the background, the blurred out background with like fire in the back, lighting up the back of the figure. Yeah, that's really well done. And their second shot for the Knights is a Cosmic Legion Slog.
Love this one.
One of the bigger figures. It's a really fun figure, really menacing looking figure. Really
Slog
cool.
was the first Legions figure I ever got, and that's what started like freaking 2 shelves worth behind me.
I think he's just a misunderstood giant, personally, but because I mean, look, he's like a scientist. Look, it's not a gun. It's it's a reader.
It's not a
he's trying
death
to make
ray.
friends.
It's a scientific instrument that causes immediate death.
It is. I've got him. That's his life support thing. It's got like the readings for his suit.
There you go. See, he's just a friendly giant running around trying to make friends.
He's kind of like the Kingpin from what I read. He's like severely injured, and the suit helps ease his pain. But he makes them but they make him. He makes everyone at the prison manufacture like the energy/drug he needs to ease his pain.
Okay. The last feature for tonight is I.Really01.
That is clean.
Yeah.
It's very simple but very effective.
Yeah, and with Maul being like the mainstream show right now for me and the boys on Mondays, I love this shot. This is really well done. And where was the second shot? This one. This Boba Fett shot. I love this.
Sick.
This is so fun. Using the cactus, little behind the scenes. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Right there in your backyard. Little foil to throw some light on it. Bounce some light on them. Yeah. Awesome work. Showing that you can do some of the, your best work in the simplest conditions. Awesome work. Awesome job to everybody we featured tonight. Absolutely amazing work. Great job, everybody.
Fantastic work.
Amazing.
So there was another page I wanted to feature tonight. Hold on. You guys talk about some pop culture stuff.
Well, it's hard to talk about pop culture stuff when we don't have a visual aid.
I know.
You can talk about what is coming out? Oh, never mind. Stop talking. I found the page I was looking for. So I found this page, and it's a whole project that they're doing. Epic Toy Sound. And let's see, the world's first toy photography record label. And I saw it, and I kind of wanted to feature what they're doing because they take people's toy photography and they put it onto like somebody's album cover or song cover, and it goes out like worldwide with the song, from what I understand. So yeah, here's the cover art. Associate Auto, Laughing Matters by Zillion Instrumentals. So they build up songs and they find people's toy photography and they apply it to like their cover art for that song. And I thought this was like a brilliant idea, and I wanted to showcase their page. But there's a ton of work that they have done. I think in their stories they had something about it, but let's see. Why can I not hear anything? Here we go. No. Of course, you can't hear anything with it, but
yeah.
I thought it was really, really good idea.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
So here's the other
Scroll
website.
up. Let me read the description of the page.
Generate art and toy gallery, pop culture, sonic taxonomy.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, out of Georgia too. Nice. But yeah, taking people's work that they do and then throwing it on songs. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I love this idea, and I think they've got something going on with another page that we know about, but I'm not sure if anybody's talked about it yet, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I think I've heard some stuff about that myself.
But yeah, really looking forward to see where this goes, and I might reach out to them, bring them on the show, and see if we can get some more information about it.
Oh yeah.
See how you can participate. But really awesome. Go check them out. Epic Toy Sound on Instagram. It seems like they're pretty new with only 2010 followers. Yeah, they definitely need more people to go check them out. So definitely go check them out. Let's see. I feel kind of a scam because they use your pick to have something to show on their songs. Music, they earn money per played song they have, but they don't pay you a dime. I'm not sure if they don't pay you, because I'm pretty sure I read something. It'd be cool to know them and understand that point. I'm pretty sure I read something where it's they use your work and you do get, I believe you do get something out of it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna reach out to them, see what I can find
Go
out.
for it. Be
But
fun.
definitely go check out their page. So let's get into some pop culture. Geek Tyrants. Lights, it's up to you. Tell us where to go.
Well, I mean, I sent a link specific from the other day, but I just sent you the link to the main page because I think this is a good resource.
Okay. This is one of
but
the ones you directly sent me.
yeah, that was just the basic link, but it's okay. You can just back out of where this is and go back to the homepage because we can't really watch that trailer, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get spanked like last time.
You get spanked last time.
You just scrolled down. Sorry, guys.
Oh, they're used to it by now.
So they got look at the trailer for a pointless remake of the zombie classic Night of the Living Dead. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh fuck! Can we
Being
actually
that
watch that trailer?
I am hyped for that.
Let me see.
Why would you be hyped for it? The original is still there. Why do we need to see?
I want more.
What do you mean more content? I mean, it's Night of the Living Dead. It was the world's most basic, but effective zombie movie. Why does that need to be remade?
Because I am a zombie whore.
Okay, but you can watch other zombie movies. Why do they go? This is what I'm asking you. Why do they have to remake the quintessential zombie movie? Why can they not just make another zombie movie? Why does
they should. Yeah, I mean,
why does Night of the Living Dead have to be remade?
Because it's a franchise, and they know it's a recognizable
It's not
name.
a franchise. It was a movie from the 50s, 60s.
I thought it had a remake in the 90s. I thought I had a remake in the 90s.
Was ass. That was ass. That was almost a shot-for-shot ass.
I don't remember hating that one.
So we've got Gold on one side saying, yeah, I want another zombie movie. You got Lights over here saying, what the hell? Why are you trying to remake a classic again?
Yeah, well, I agree with that part, but I know they're doing it the weight that comes with the name, like you said. It's the quintessential zombie movie.
Okay, but I let me argue this point to you because I'm in the mood to argue.
Let's do it.
So,
I forgot my hard hat.
What zombie movie has more name value with audiences of today? Okay, audiences of today, right here, right now, in the year of our Lord 2026. Dawn of the Dead, which had a very successful movie that came out 20 years ago that most people would know, or a movie that in 30 years will be 100 years old.
Yeah, that is true.
Why do you need to remake the classic?
With the poster, it looks like a porn poster, pretty much.
Anyway, let's fucking see it. Let's see how they
All
fuck
right,
my
there we
boy
go.
up.
Will we
Let's
get
see
in
it.
trouble for watching it? Or
If we pause too long, if with audio, yes.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even
Trying to
now
kill the
ongoing,
audio. It
this
won't let me
radio
kill the
station will
audio.
remain on the air
Click the
day and
YouTube
night.
button.
There
Click
is
the
an
YouTube
epidemic
button. Quick.
There it is.
Okay.
there we are.
So it
I'm
doesn't
wondering
look
what
like a
they're doing.
direct remake, though.
No,
No, then why does it need to be made called? Oh my fuck!
It's
Oh
literally
my
just
fuck! Oh
again.
my fuck! Oh my fuck! This is gonna be
So
fucking
they
awful.
said
Yeah.
based on the original film.
Man,
No,
based
just
on the original
I don't
film.
need to see. I'll watch the rest of this, but I'll point out exactly where I see this being ass. Everything is flat as fuck. It looks like a porn parody on Tubi.
What, they have those on Tubi now?
No, but they it gets as about softcore as you can.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
fucking shit.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what? You know what? I'm actually gonna go a step further. The reason Night of the Living Dead wasn't just a zombie movie. It was a movie actually about racism. If we want to really boil it down, if we really want to get into that conversation, and this looks like you're removing all the subtext and just
Yeah.
making a stupid ass zombie movie. Actually, fuck this.
Yeah,
Fuck
this looks.
this.
Now I've seen the trailer. Yeah, this is.
But
Yeah.
it's more content, Gold. You're fired.
If it was not, again, it's the freaking name thing, like you said. The name thing, I don't understand why they have to attach that name other than, like,
Because
said,
it's, I think it's still technically royalty free, so I think we can make a Night of the
Yes.
Living Dead movie. I think.
we should do that.
Oh god.
Fuck me. Just fuck me.
All right, what do you guys think about this? Jackass the best and last.
I'm ready for them to do it. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Bam comes along. But for the sake of keeping Johnny Knoxville around with us for at least another decade, I think this needs to be the last.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Well, I think it is. I think it is the last.
It is. It is.
That's
But
like the final one they're ever going to do.
I hope that Bam comes back. Truthfully.
Yeah.
There was
Any
something that
word?
I sent specifically for this, but it looks like these are just trailers.
Here, hold on. Let me see what.
But
else
I think I
can
clicked
find.
on like movie news previous or like news or something. There's
Let me go to our little chat thing.
yeah, because I had something specifically sent up, and then there's something about Sony being a bunch of bitches, which is why I am fully off of the PlayStation hype train.
I forgot about that. Yes, let me pull that up real quick. Sony. Hold on.
I will go ahead and do my preamble, if you do not mind, gentlemen. Gold, I think
ahead.
this is where you and I are going to talk the most, and we will not argue. We'll be on the exact same page, I hope.
I'm actually really curious now.
Starting on April 26th, I believe, don't get me wrong on the date, but or maybe it's already started. Anyway, starting within the next couple days, if it hasn't already started, you will, for every new game that you purchase, for every new game starting now that you purchase on your PlayStation 5 console, maybe even PS4, but I know positively it's PlayStation 5, you will have to sign in every 30 days to renew the license. You know what that means, fuckos? You know what that means? That means you, for sure, like you never really owned your games to begin with, but this really means when those servers go down in 10 years, you are fucked. You are fucked.
Yep.
So start buying discs. All right. So PlayStation has rolled out DRM on PS4. PS4 and PS5 digital games requiring online check-in every 30 days.
Yeah, I seen that.
Newly purchased digital games now need to connect to PlayStation Network every 30 days to verify the license. If the console stays offline for more than 30 days, the games may stop working until an internet connection is made. Games you already owned before this are not affected, which thank fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what you're telling me is if you don't jump on your PlayStation for 30 days,
there's a chance you use the license. Pretty much. Until, if your internet goes out, if you're deployed.
Yeah.
Who knows? Deployed's a good one. I can understand somebody being deployed. Yes. All right.
Please don't straw man argue.
Did you guys see the new Splinter Cell 112 figures? No, I have not. I definitely want to look at that. But what? Well, I mean, not. I'm just saying, if you're a gamer, aren't you turning your game system on once a
Okay,
day?
Don, that is fine. Yes, I know you're
But
trying to be the counterpoint on this, but I need you to think
yeah,
about this really hard.
Okay.
What are these companies notorious for doing after about 5 to 10 years when a
there you go.
console reaches the ends of its life and then like PlayStation 7 comes out? Guess what?
Yep.
Those servers stop working.
Yeah, I
Um,
get
And you no
that.
longer
But
own your
this.
game.
so
But
in
so hold on now. Those are servers for games, though,
No,
right?
this is to connect to the PlayStation Network. So when they killed the PlayStation
Yeah.
Network, no, this
But
isn't to connect. Yes,
this
PlayStation.
doesn't say it's killing the PlayStation Network, though.
No, no, no. Okay, hold on. Let me back up. Let me explain it clear.
Yeah, I know what you mean by this because
This
Nintendo did it.
this is meaning that you have to connect and be online, meaning you have to
Hmm.
be always connected to online pretty much. If you're not connected within 30 days to the PlayStation Network, then your license may stop working. That means the games that you paid for, the games that you bought with your hard earned money, will
Right.
stop working at some point in the future whenever Sony kills off the PlayStation Network for your console. Like the
Mm-hmm.
PS3 and the PSP, if this was enacted on those consoles and you had a bunch of digital games,
Yeah.
unless you jailbroke the console, which I don't even know if that can fix this problem,
Probably
but
not.
those games would be they'd be gone if they
Mm-hmm.
can't establish a connection to the PlayStation Network. They're just
Team does nothing and
gone.
still wins.
Yep.
Let's
They're just
see.
Again, it's the
gone.
I game
who
in
was the
spurts. I will play 2 to 3 times a week for a while, then won't turn it on for months.
mm,
Okay.
what's the who was the company that said just because you purchased a game doesn't mean you own it?
Well, I mean, this is true. It's always been a license to a game.
Heard that.
You've never owned your
Working
games.
on a lot. Okay, so about what Austin is saying, heard that on this in the states are working on a law to avoid that. There's something given as a service, and that server stopped working. Must have a local way uh, to run the game, or they will have to refund you.
Well,
Let's
the only thing about that is
see, every
there's
company says
lobbying
this to be
groups
True.
honest.
here in America. So lobbying groups can, if they send enough money to our politicians' pockets or whatever, I don't expect any laws to really come that will stop this because this is greedy as fuck.
It is. It really
This is
is.
greedy as fuck. And I understand what you're saying, Don. Like, oh, if you're connected, that's fine. Yeah, if you're connected while they're still selling and maintaining the
Mm-hmm.
servers for PlayStation Network on PlayStation 5 and PS4, that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. When they stop doing it, your games will not
Okay,
work.
so
Yeah.
what you're saying is once PS4 and PS5 get phased out, and they move
Completely
on
phased
to
out, where
six or
it's like
seven,
we're shutting off connection to the
kind
PlayStation
of like
Network.
the original Xbox when
Yes.
the
Mm-hmm.
original Xbox got shut down. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're saying everything that you bought digitally will not transfer
After
over?
like this date, after right here, right now, if you go and buy a game right now on a PlayStation 5, like
Right.
Silent Hill 2, if you buy that right now, it won't fucking work. And after the after they phase out the console, or if you don't sign in, or if
Yeah.
maybe you get too poor and you have to turn off your internet, but you still want to play the games that you downloaded. Fuck you, bitch boy. You can't do that.
Now, so what about the people that like? I
Have
try to
spotty internet
avoid.
connection.
I try to no. I try to avoid going online, but I still buy digital games on Xbox.
Well,
Right.
Xbox is different. Xbox hasn't
What?
done this
What?
yet.
I'm just using my example because I don't have a
Okay.
PlayStation. Um, I can still play those offline, right?
You just have to check in essentially. Basically, you don't
Right.
have to play
So every
multiplayer.
once in a while, I just got to check in. It renews
Well,
the license for 30 days, and I'm good. So
well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
they've carried a lot of games over from like Xbox 360, Xbox One to Xbox XS to
Yeah.
Xbox steal your money from your wallet the next console, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like they do transfer the games over. Does PlayStation not do that?
Well, but okay, so for example, it doesn't matter if the games transfer over. Let's
You still
say,
have to buy another
okay,
console.
let's play a thought experiment. Nintendo 64, right? Let's
Yeah.
just hypothetically say that the Nintendo 64 had this feature. Okay? Nowadays, or the Nintendo Wii, if the Nintendo Wii had this where your digital games could not work because it could not access the services from Nintendo,
Yeah.
all those games on your Wii would no longer work. No matter,
Okay.
like, yeah, they might be over on that, but if the game's not on those new consoles, like backwards compatibility is not a given. It's not a promise. That's a
Okay.
potential.
Yeah.
So if those games just aren't on there, and of course, in like 20 years, what this means is that your kids, their games that they love playing now, they may not be able to play them like we were able to play the games we played as a kid growing up
Yeah.
because they may not be able to connect to the servers in 20 years to renew that license
Mm-hmm.
on those digital games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's one game my kid was all into, and then the servers for that game, the game servers, they just stopped them.
Well, the
And I'm like,
worker there
what
is
was it?
no so Killzone said they found a workaround. You still have to log on to the internet to check in. If not, it won't work on offline. That is correct, but that's the problem. You have to check in, and that's what it's saying is you have to check in. If you can't make connection with that server whenever these servers go offline, like this is a very far out future, like 15, 20 years problem, but it's still a problem that is going to affect everything purchased from this date forward. Sony's
Yeah.
already talking about PlayStation 7 releasing next year, then PlayStation 8. PS3 was stopped supported right towards the beginning of the PS5's life when they were threatening to take it off of PlayStation Network and shut down everything on that. That
Yeah.
it gives you a 2 to 3 console lifespan on what you have right now. So that's maybe about 10 years, 10 to 12 years before you have to
Mm-hmm.
really stop worrying or start
Yeah, because
worrying
I think
not being able
Nintendo's
to
already
access your
killed.
games.
I think Nintendo killed Wii U not long, like near the end of the first
Oh, they
Switch's
killed it.
lifespan.
They killed it before the Switch really came out. They stopped. They started shutting
Mm-hmm.
down services, and
Yeah,
maybe
because
the
I used to still
eShop still
play it.
works on this. Maybe the eShop still
I
works
think
on
they
the.
killed it. I think they killed it.
Oh yeah, I mean they killed it on 3DS.
Yep. I think they killed it on
PlayStation killed it
everything.
on the PSP. I think it may be no, it doesn't even work on PS3 anymore. I think they allowed you or stopped allowing you to add funds and stuff through it. Pretty much what this means is fuck digital games, fuck these greedy ass companies, and either support physical games or be a fucking pirate and sell the seven C's on your computer.
I
I
did
am
with
so.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. All right, hold on. There's
Oh
another
yeah, it
one that
fucks
you
you in the
sent me.
ass for sure.
Yeah,
Killzone.
it
It
does. Yeah.
absolutely fucks you. The only company that is halfway decent about this is Nintendo, but they are starting to get greedier as it
They
is
are.
now. So
Well, they're
they
doing
are
away with
not far.
physical games.
Yeah, I mean, they're not far behind doing this type of bullshit. These companies want you to not own or not be able to play these games because they want to have you on the hook for the rest of your life
To buy it a
in the
second time with
future.
a
Kind
new
of like
console.
cable.
It's
Well,
pretty
this is
much yeah.
actually worse because at least you can DVR that shit.
Only
At
if you're
least.
connected to the internet.
Well, that's not how it used to work.
No, that's not how it used to work. That's how it is now,
All I'm
though.
saying is it's bullshit, and we're living in a dystopia that George Orwell tried to warn us about, and no one listened. And now we're all like,
Mm-hmm.
when, and we had the warning signs for the past 50 years,
Fair enough.
and everyone has just allowed this to happen.
Well, speaking of 50 years ago, I'm excited about this.
Oh,
Kellogg's
I
is
am
bringing
too.
back cereal box toys with a Toy Story 5 collaboration. It'll
Yes.
feature Woody, Buzz Lightyear, and Jessie. So start going by your cereals again because they're throwing real toys back into it.
It's nice to see this. I remember when I was a kid they had them in
It
there.
was far worse than any of these companies until Sony did this. Nintendo shut games down to force you to buy remasters or remakes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I've gone through that.
I
Yeah.
don't think that they've shut. What games have they shut down for? Like, the serious question because
You and me both tripping.
because I know that with like Nintendo, you can go out and buy the Wii U copy of like Twilight Princess and it'll still work. It's not like they've stopped you from like you
That was a
can't load
Wii, I
that game
believe.
up. Well, yeah, it was on Wii U. You can get the
Oh, it
original.
was. I know the GameCube had it.
Well, yeah, and it was on Wii U
Wii
and
had it. I
Wii.
didn't know it was. Oh wow, I didn't know it was on Wii U.
Well, yeah, it was the remastered version. That's what
The
came out on Switch. That's where it started. Anyway, but genuine question, like what games has Nintendo shut down? I mean, I guess Splatoon, but
The first Splatoon was shut down, I think.
well, yeah, because Splatoon 2 was just Splatoon 1 on Switch.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember the
then
one game my kid played.
I need
It
to play
was like you
Splatoon
were in a
3
big
again.
mech. You did walls, like wall running
Titanfall?
on it. Yeah, that's
Titanfall.
it. That's the one. Titanfall
Hmm.
2 still works every once in a while, he says, but yeah, they shut down the original servers to Titanfall 1,
Yeah.
and he was a little irritated by that.
I know
I
sometimes
mean,
fans can like make servers or whatever, however they work it.
and that's,
But I
but,
thought that was like the Titanfall servers, not like he played on Xbox, obviously, not Xbox servers.
well, okay, so yes, those are the servers. Like EA servers is what ran
Hmm.
Titanfall. So it's not like Titanfall has its own. I mean, it does have its own dedicated servers, but it's like in the grand scheme of things, EA servers. There's a portion that's like Titanfall or
Right.
whatever. Like, yeah, when that gets shut down, that's fine. But that the problem isn't that like the game multiplayer wouldn't work. Like whatever. It's the fact that if this console gets disconnected at any point in the future from being able to access like PlayStation Network services, that's where the problem comes in. It's like essentially not being able to even play a single player game because it can't
Hmm.
connect. So like Silent Hill 2, not being able to play Silent Hill 2 a completely offline experience because your console can no longer connect to the internet because of the services. It's not just like checking in
Yeah,
being like, oh, it's got internet connection. So it's like being able to specifically connect to the
yeah.
PlayStation Network services, to the
That's
Right.
PlayStation Network
And from
service.
what I got from that was as long as you do it every 30 days, you're good. And after 30
Yes,
days,
but
once you sign in again, you're good for that 30 days.
for the 30 days, yes, but that
Right.
doesn't help you whenever the services go completely offline when that
yeah,
console is completely phased out. That's
Gotcha.
yeah,
the problem. That's like
yeah.
Okay.
not being able to play a Super Nintendo game because the fucking servers are disconnected even,
So are they
that's
kind of
that's
like, is it kind of like forcing you to buy the next greatest console for you to get
I
to play
mean,
your games? Let's see.
Well, yeah, but then you've
They
also got to
mainly
hope they're
shut
on
down
there.
ports to play on newer consoles since they're impossible to find in the wild now, like Super Mario 64 and many other older Mario and Zelda games.
you can still get the emulated and like, yeah, sure they shut down people making like Unreal ports of those games,
Yeah,
but you've
those
got
are also on
the
the.
decompiled you got the
Mhm.
decompiled ports of like Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time and stuff. I don't think that that's like the worst thing. Like, yeah, Nintendo's been very like anti like fan projects, but
Yeah,
nothing compares to what the fuck Sony is doing or what Xbox tried to do. Because Xbox tried to pull the shit with the Xbox One, and that's why everyone jumped ship on the Xbox One because they tried to do this stuff where you couldn't even like share a disc game with your friends. You had to like they had DRM in like the actual discs to where you couldn't like swap them between consoles. Like
Hmm.
Xbox was trying to be shady as fuck, and that's why they're in the position they're in right now. But no, this is an issue to where you can't even it like again, it's really far in the future and it's not to necessarily force you to the next biggest thing because as I stated, some games don't make that jump. Like, yeah, Xbox has backwards compatibility with everything that Xbox One, but if you go to Xbox 360 or even original Xbox, those
only some of
games,
those games.
not
I still
all of
have
them
those
are
games on my
compatible.
Xbox.
What?
I still have like or Xbox original games on my Xbox.
You do, but not every title in that catalog
Oh,
is
no,
Yeah,
available.
probably not. No,
No, and they're
but
definitely not.
a
There's a curated
good
selection.
majority of them,
No, no, nowhere close. It's
the
only
ones
like
that I
40
played,
titles.
the ones I played.
Well, yeah, the ones you played.
Yeah,
But
that's all I
damn it,
care about. I
Don, I
don't give a
wish you were
shit
more of
about
a gamer
everywhere
because you're
else.
missing the point. You're entirely missing the point.
You can blame my
No
kids for that.
connection, bad. Most games don't make the jump over to the to like PS8 or PS7 or whatever. So if you really love playing the Horizon Zero Dawn or maybe not Horizon Zero Dawn, we'll say like fucking Astrobot or Little Big
mm,
Planet or whatever, some random obscure game
Hmm.
that doesn't make it over, that doesn't get a remaster. And even then, that's bullshit because then you got to pay for the remaster or pay
yeah.
for the port whenever you already own the game. This is just shitty business practice. This is
Yeah.
so anti-consumer. It's unreal. It's unconscionable.
And you
Well, I
could
know
have
I've
games.
seen some Xbox games do that. They, like when it switched over to consoles, you had to pay like $15 to have certain games flipped over.
Well, yes, but that's certain games, and that's not all the games. Like, there's a huge chunk of my original Xbox library that just don't work on my Series X because they were
Right.
never ported or allowed to work. There's a
Yeah.
good chunk of 360 games that just don't work.
Gears of War's One Judgment are stuck on 360 because of signed contracts. That's why we don't get remasters and ports of those games. Just
Mhm.
backwards compatible until Xbox says
Yeah.
no.
Because you got to count the legal stuff, the contracts.
Gears of
you
War
gotta-
1 to Judgment are stuck on 360 because of that's why we don't get remasters and ports of those games. Wait, no, Gears of War
like an
1
echo.
has had a full remake remaster on Xbox One. Like, it was a Gears of War like Reloaded or Rearmed or something.
Something like that, yeah.
But I mean, I know what you're saying though, Killzone. You're not wrong. Like, yeah, it's a shit thing. It's so anti-consumer, and the only way to get around this is to buy physical games. But now we're getting into the era where not every game is getting a physical release.
Yeah. Switch is a
So
fully digital console.
your best practice, here we go. Your best practice is to boycott all future home consoles unless it's like a Nintendo thing and then you get it for Mario. But boycott Xbox, boycott PlayStation, and build you a gaming computer. That is your best fucking.
Yep.
Oh, to Judgment. Okay, yeah, that facts.
Yeah.
That is your best practice. Just build you a fucking gaming computer, emulation, DRM free games, GOG, all that bullshit. GOG is like Steam, but it's got like older games that aren't really supported. Anyway, I'm getting really into weeds about this.
So spend more money to buy the games that you bought at one point in time before.
No, this is to not continue making the same mistake and buying these games on these shitty consoles. It's to go ahead and just make the jump over to PC and just start, not having to worry about this shit. Yes, that's what I was saying, but I didn't want to complicate it too much.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell those acronyms are.
You got to look at the people I'm talking to, Killzone.
Okay, wait, hold on. So, Steam.
What do you mean, you people?
Let's see. Also, Steam is so much cheaper. I paid for all the Metro games for $5. Okay, I can see rebuying things for cheap prices.
It's cheap. You can pirate. Just not pay for them. Emulation.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. You know what? If the companies are going to treat us like fucking sheep and cattle and just lead us to the slaughter, fuck them.
We could be Robin Hood.
Fuck them.
So they should start an AliExpress game store?
No, what they should do is stop being greedy ass fucking bitches. Stop trying to make every game be the next biggest, baddest, most graphically impressive, story-driven, ultra extravaganza thing, and just make games like they used to. Fun experiences that didn't need to have a large open world and 30,000 different missions and objectives and secrets and clues and side quests. How many of them have you beaten?
8.
Out of how many have you played?
8.
Okay. You're just talking shit, Don. You're just talking shit.
No, I get stuck on my RPGs that I have on my console, and I will play them for years.
Exactly. Killzone. If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing.
Exactly.
Word life. Word life.
There you go. Yep.
I do agree with that. If you do buy a product, you should have access to it at all points in time.
Yep.
Hence why I buy toys now instead of video games or movies.
I don't know. This is just really shitty. I think we've got more news to talk about than just this, which has probably alienated most of our base of like older men.
Yes, I'm going back to the toys in the cereal boxes.
You want my cereal?
And here's a point that Gold brought up. So we're seeing this resurgence in toys and cereal boxes, right? I want to know about Cracker Jacks. Is Cracker Jacks going to start putting in good toys again?
It's still paper.
Or is it
It's a piece of card, yeah.
What, Cracker Jacks? No, Cracker Jacks actually used to put shit in there. I'm
I
that
know they
old.
used to put shit in
Yeah.
there, but they
So
don't anymore.
could we see a resurgence in that? Could we
Probably
see
not.
better
Sadly,
toys
no.
at McDonald's and Burger
Look,
King again?
well,
I will say,
Burger King
where is
does
it?
have the Mandalorian and Grogu shit happening.
Yep.
This is the current thing at McDonald's.
But
A friend of mine gave me this. And again, it is just a freaking keychain, but you can do this, which I thought was neat. And then you can have a base and stand it on your shelf. So you
Huh.
can have them all lined up and displayed.
yeah, okay. So I hate to really burst the bubbles before we get away from the toy box or cereal box thing. The only reason they're putting the toys inside the cereal box is the same reason that McDonald's they don't do anything really unique anymore with their toys. Like in the Happy Meals, it's usually just like, hey, look at this new movie coming out.
Yes, I like that idea. Collector's glasses from food
They
places.
do that
And the
occasionally.
lead paint. Lead paint.
Yeah, oh,
Yes,
hell
bring
yeah,
back
that
the lead
Shrek
paint.
edition.
On my Shrek
And-
with
and,
a
uh,
delicious red.
The
It's-
red dye, whatever.
That rubs
Red
off when
40,
you drink
yeah. It's just a marketing thing. We
What's
won't
up,
see a
Fenders?
resurgence in the
Mm-hmm.
we won't see a resurgence in cereal box toys, really. I mean, maybe occasionally if they're willing to like fork out that extra dough to have it in the cereal box.
I remember the little skeleton that did like somersaults. They used to put into them every once. Like Captain Crunch had one. It like
I had
glowed in the dark. Or the shit
had
that you threw against the wall that crawled down the wall.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember getting
Oh, the
stuff
slime.
like
I
that.
had
Yeah,
I had the
those are
Pokemon
fun.
tops.
Yeah,
They used to have like the freaking tops.
yeah. They need to do something like hook up with Beyblades and do some tops and cereal boxes. What in the hell are you doing, Mike?
He's on his
You
face
got something on your head. Yeah. So, all right. Another cool thing coming out, and this is kind of Halloween related, and well, we're almost there.
Face hugger.
I love Halloween. So,
Thanks for halfway
Spirit of
there,
Halloween
I think.
is releasing a 6 foot tall animatronic alien figure.
Yep. They're doing this and they're re-releasing art and Santa art, I believe.
So
Here we go. Throw your bitch fest at it.
I mean, it's not a bitch fest. It's cool.
God forbid we have fun.
I just want to see more. I want to see Spirit take a really large leap at these animatronics instead of them essentially just being the same fucking frame that they put the costume on, because that's really what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Like for the alien, why can't we get some leg servos to where it can like crouch and stand up or something? You
Because
know,
then
like
you're talking about like
$1,000 thing.
it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be that much.
$multi-thousand.
It doesn't have to be that much.
Like I want a guy in a full suit on my porch.
Well, no, but
small
you guys
pigment.
know what I mean. If it can do that, they can add some leg servos to where it can like stand up
Or at least the
crouch
torso,
or
maybe
something.
the torso, where it can like rotate a little bit.
Or, just something. I mean, it's just standing there. It's cool, but like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
it's a
Maybe I'm just
giveaway,
in a bad mood. Maybe I'm in a
It's
bad mood
giveaway
today.
too. I'm going to enter this giveaway. Son of a bitch.
It's cool. I take back everything I said. It's so cool. And how much is this going to be?
Probably about 5
this
or
one's
6.
probably $1,000.
Xenomorph. We're dropping an exclusive Xenomorph.
Yeah, this is just talking about the giveaway for it.
$449.
Yeah, it says they're usually about
There you
5
go.
to 6, so it's not as expensive as I thought.
So it's
Well,
2 Mescos.
Which what's that say
Maybe
about our
3,
fucking
maybe
toys
3.
that we buy? If we can get
They're
something like
expensive.
this.
Can you imagine collecting 1-to-1 scale toys? You need at least
No,
2 or
you know
3
what?
ounces.
Actually, this makes me question because you know what? These motherfucker toy companies say like, "Oh, the soft goods is the most expensive part." Well, last time I checked, there's like this much fabric on one of those toys, and this has like a fucking full yard plus of
6-foot
cloth
figure.
and fabric,
I
and it
think
moves.
it's because the smaller details in soft goods on 1/12 scale compared to life size
You know what,
Life
Don? Whose
size
side are
figure.
you on? Are you on the side of the consumer or the corporation? 'Cause you're sounding like a company shill right now.
I'm just pulling up the
The
counterpoint on it.
man is trying to
I'm
keep
just
us
saying.
down.
I'm just kidding. That's really cool. I want
There's
to
no
just
way I
crouch.
would collect those.
No, fuck
There's
no.
no way to collect.
What, you get two and then you're starting to question where you can put more?
Yeah,
You
pretty
you
much,
just you just
man.
buy a freaking large dinner table and you have them all up time to eat with the family.
Let's see. Trust me, it's because fuck you, give me money. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Damn,
Oh
Killzone.
yeah,
I
that's
don't know which one
right.
of us is in a worse.
Baking soda, submarines, and Captain Crunch.
I feel like
Yes.
I feel like me and Killzone have been swapping energy this entire time. He seemed like he's in a bad mood. I've been doing nothing but bitching. He's been agreeing with me. I've been agreeing with him.
Those are what I was talking about. The little octopus wall crawlers
Mm.
in the cereal boxes. I love those. Let's see. What did he say? Did you
I mean,
see
it's
a
a
third
regional
party
toy.
Street Fighter Street Fighter 6 configure? No.
Last time I checked, we're not in the toy section of this
No, we're
show
not.
anymore.
We're in the last leg of
Oh,
it.
well, never mind. Enjoy yourself in Hawaii.
Let's see.
Oh, I see what you meant now.
I'm going to Hawaii too. Yes. I miss Hawaii. I love living there. That was fun. But yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems like every time you turn around, somebody's doing something that seems kind of shady, especially when it comes
Yeah.
to like collecting or video games,
Mm-hmm.
even
Well, I mean,
movies or memorabilia, you know?
yeah. Well, I mean, everything's like we were talking today. Me and a friend. It just lost the magic. Remember McDonald's? You know, in the
Mm-hmm.
'70s. Remember when you were a kid? Because I know when I was a kid, I know you and me, lots probably remember how it looked, and now it's like gray and soulless when you go
Oh,
in.
yeah. They don't give you
Like
free refills
every
anymore.
company, they don't. Oh wow.
No, they've started removing the free refills and putting it in the back. You got to pay every time you want another refill.
I'm in trouble. See, here's my thing. What they need to do if they don't want to bring Ronald back, keep the gray at the bottom part of the store. Paint the other part like a hazy night sky. Bring Mac Tonight back. Market to your adult audience.
Yeah.
Well,
They're already doing that in
yeah.
Korea. I believe South Korea's doing it. That Mac Tonight's like a huge thing
Sadly,
over there.
I'll be working while on vacation, and once I'm back, I have packages from Acid Rain Savage and Skull Toys to do promotional stuff. Always working. That does not sound like a bad job to be doing, though.
Nope.
I have to say. Let's
But
see. Take all the money and leave dead dirt. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
yeah, it's just like they want our money now, but they're not putting any effort in. Like everything's just blatantly, we're a corporation, we're soulless. You were supposed to lie to us, put a pretty coat of paint on it,
yeah,
make us at
something.
least feel.
But I mean,
Yeah,
that goes into the whole third party thing, and why third party companies are like blowing up over
yeah,
Hasbro and McFarlane and all
originality.
that. Yeah,
It's the same thing I said
and
about
it's same
Hakimo
with same
toys
with
and all that.
movies. Same with movies. While like independent studios are killing it with their movies,
Yeah,
and the big box office budget, you know, movie companies are taking hit after hit after loss after loss.
yeah,
Because these smaller companies are killing it because they're actually listening to the fans and the people and giving them what they want.
yeah.
So I mean, it's
I mean, it feels like originality's dead. Just like what we were talking about earlier, the remake of Night of the Living Dead. Like I remember when freaking McDonald's Happy Meal toys would be based off popular toys that were on the shelves, like the Poochie and Furby and crap
right.
like that. Like they don't take that risk now. It's a
Yeah,
popular
Well, it's
movie's
not
out by
even a
Marvel.
risk. They just don't.
Yeah,
They don't care. It's all just a promotional marketing tool
I
now.
think
yeah.
it was the Beanie Babies that killed them when
I
McDonald's was
had
doing Beanie
all those as a
Babies,
kid. I had all
and then the
those.
Beanie Babies market like flopped. They're like, oh shit, what happened?
I was gonna live like a king, and then the Beanie Babies market crashed. I had more money than Bill Gates in my Beanie Babies.
It's sad that both Chinese toy companies and Chinese game studios are crushing the big companies because of
Yeah,
greed.
100%.
Yep, pretty much. But let's see. I think we all need a Jokerized Furby, right?
Yes. Yes.
I am so tired
Phoenix
of
are
this
starting
being
to
a
come back.
meme.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness. I can eat again.
Jokerized.
I am so sick of it.
Don't worry, it'll be dead soon enough.
Let's see. The ones that were rare back then are still rare today. Yeah. I mean, that's the way the collector market goes, though. I mean, something dies, and then somebody has some feelings towards it, and then that kind of just steamrolls into something bigger. And all, look at all the nostalgia we have for some of the toys that we have. You know, this old Star Wars toys, old GI Joe toys. Those things, they dropped in price for a while. Now they're the resurgence of them with the classified series. Oh well, I want my original one.
Yep.
You can't find those now for less than $100. And back in the day, you paid what? Maybe 5, 10 at most.
Oh yeah, well, they were expensive back in the day.
I mean, look at the flag, the Joe Carrier.
You know what kills on
You
good
could buy
ahead?
$100, and now it's like, in between 5 to 14,000. So yeah, it's nuts. I need to sell some Jurassic. Let's see. Sell keeps Jokerized to torment lights with shit. But yeah, it's just
You know
a
what?
wave and a
Actually,
phase.
if Mattel did the Jokerized, at least they would be good action figures.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I've got a lot of hope. I've got a lot of hope for
I've got
Mattel
so much hope
DC.
for the Mattel line because I'm assuming it's going to be using their new deluxe articulation or whatever that's across all their lines now. And this guy's articulation is really, really fucking good. So here's hoping. I just hope they do
Oh,
better capes because this is embarrassing.
Capes are hard to get good. Freaking it, like the retail thing. We all know that.
No, they're not. They just need to
No, they're
try.
not. Yeah, they need to try. That's what I'm saying. You're getting a freaking piece of tissue paper. That's what you're getting, or plastic. One of the two.
well, let's see. I know somebody wanted to share something. Let's share it out. Dude, Gold, you're
So
up.
go over to the Devil's Toys and join us. Get yourself featured. We've got the pinned comments there, the first two. There's our weekly calendar, something for each day of the week. And every day is hashtag collect toys, live deliciously. So no matter what you like, we probably got something there that you'll like. Mythic Mondays, obviously, that's D&D type themed. Twisted Tuesdays can be horror, can be something weird, just something, take it up as your own interpretation. Pred's Nest Day, Predator themed. Thoughts Day, all your sexy figures. What we got? Facehugger Friday, Xenomorphs, Sci-Fi Sats, all your sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, any type of alien type stuff you want to do, and Sacrilegious Sundays with all your demon shots and all that kind of stuff. Your most unholy shots. And we're currently
Definitely.
running. Mm,
Go ahead.
go because we're on this post still. Go.
Yeah.
Yes. Devil's Due Nature. This is running until May 14th. This can be a shot of anything in nature, from an animal to a plant, to you getting your figures out there. And the rules are simple. Use the hashtag, tag or collab with us. And get
if
your
you're
work
looking for
featured.
if you're looking for a collab to do that's really simple and really easy, and you're trying to kind of get more integrated into, like, if you're a new photographer and trying to get integrated more into the whole community, definitely look up collabs such as this one. Definitely do this one. Definitely collab with the Devil's Toys. We're going to start doing a feature from Devil's Toys and showing off 4 or 5 artists that collab with that page, and presenting them on the show.
Yeah.
And also, check out the show's page itself. There's a hashtag that you can run with that. But I know hashtags are a rare commodity nowadays. But if you DM that page as well, we'll definitely do our best to feature as many people as we can that collab with that page as well. Best way to do it is to collaborate with the page or DM one of us, and that's when we'll definitely see your work, because the hashtags are hit or miss, depending if the algorithm likes you or not that day, apparently. And we may see it, may not see it, but if you collaborate
Wait,
with the page,
lights is what?
where
Bring it up.
I don't see.
No, you said something, Gold. You said, or Don, you said something about lights. I guess I'm
No.
tripping. My bad. Never mind. Ignore me.
No, I just said reach out to one of us, lights, gold member, or whatever, and
Oh, okay.
we can set you up to be featured on the page or featured on one of the shows. Definitely featured on the page, but collaborate with the show's page, and we'll definitely collaborate with everybody and put you up there. Let's see. I need to take some spring collab pics. Yeah, definitely.
That was Toys is always open for you.
Some outside shots ASAP too. Yeah,
Yep.
There you go. Springtime is ugly here. Melted snow, dead plants, mud, and liquefied dog poo. That sounds like a great post-apocalyptic shot right there.
Yeah, there you go. Twisted Tuesdays.
Was it like that here in Michigan too? Yep. He tripping.
Yep, all the time.
But yeah, reach out to us. Like I said, we'll definitely collaborate with whoever does, and be featuring on the show's page, the show's Instagram page. All the people that we feature tonight and their photos, I will be putting up on the show or on the show's page and highlighting them over there as well. Still figuring out how to do it specifically, but there's a couple ways I can try to do it. Let's see. What score would you give Elric out of 10, Raven? 11. Freaking 11. I am so happy with that figure right now. That one hit so many buttons on like checkbox in what I want in a toy figure that it was nuts. Absolutely love the Elric figure. Yeah, don't even get me started on the Savage Crucible Elric figure. So I'll go on for another hour. And I think that's it. So, gentlemen, throw out there what you got.
Which one of us is going first?
Check out the Printed in Blood Plastic Nightmares horror toy photography art book. I believe it releases in June. So go to their website, grab you a copy. Might become a collector's item because it's the last printed works of lights.camera.af. So, grab what you can if you want it, and support it, because if this one does well, they're going to move to different genres of toy photography and reach out to members of the community and get them on board to take photos for it. So it's a really cool opportunity, and it's a really cool thing that Printed in Blood did.
And here it is. $50.
Yes, sir.
Pre-order will ship in August 2026.
Ship in August.
So you got a bunch of different pay options. So definitely go over there and pre-order that now. Lots of great shots. Little cover art right there. Some of the interior photos. Ugh, I hate that. So you get to see some of the people that you know in the community and see their work printed up in an actual book. Yeah, and help support them. And help support this company and going forward and doing more books like this. So someday we may
I'm still
all be a
doing
part of it.
photography. I'm still doing photography. I'm just not doing it on lights.camera.af.
So definitely go check out Plastic Nightmares and Print It in Blood. Gold. You have anything else besides? Oh wait, no. Lights. What else do you got?
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Oh, yeah, Toy Snobs. if you enjoy the soothing sounds of my voice when I start bitching about stuff, you would really love the Toy Snobs show over on the Toy Merch YouTube channel
A full two
with my
hours.
always wonderful, most of the time drunk, but always pleasant co-host, Deadman One. Um, he is a fantastic person to bitch about stuff with, and the whole shtick of the show is that it's kind of a just call-in show. So you just click on the link, and you're right there with us, bitching about it or arguing with me about it. I mean, whichever one. Turns out most of the time I'm right
Whatever
about my
works.
opinions, but because no one wants to argue with me. So anyway, that's
Nobody
We're
wants
gonna
to argue with you.
oh, you motherfucker. Kills on.
we're
Damn it,
gonna
what the hell? Um Yeah, Toy Snobs, it's 11 p.m. EST, not 8 p.m. Pacific, and then whatever time in between that. But yeah, this Saturday we'll be doing a show, I think. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, go check it out. It's a fun time. And you're right, Killzone. It is always Toy Snobs.
That's
Always.
Awesome.
right, because we don't like anything, no matter
Nope, we
where we
hate
are,
everything.
no matter where we are, no matter what channel.
What are these question marks? I've got question marks on some people's comments. I don't know what the hell that is. It's not showing up there. Weird. Let's see. Fanboy says Saturday is a good time. Definitely go check that out. Gold, I'm pretty sure you covered everything. Did you not?
Yeah, same as usual. Go member 150 on IG and on YouTube. And then the Devil's Toys. The only other thing was that pic I sent you, but that's whatever if you want to pull that up or not.
Yeah.
Just
I
a teaser
completely
for
forgot
tomorrow.
It apparently got thrown off to the side in the background. So, yeah.
It's just a teaser for tomorrow, and it's an idea of kind of what Twisted Tuesdays can be if you don't want to do horror, if you don't want to do it, just something fun.
Have fun with your figures.
Yeah, just something
Come up with something that's kind of off the wall
yeah,
and
a little bit weird.
out of the norm of what the characters would be doing.
Yeah,
Pennywise being Ronald McDonald giving away kids'
exactly. Yeah, there
toys.
you go. Mario doing
Uniform.
plumbing and Pennywise coming out of the toilet.
Oh, God. Jesus, that's horrible. I've got a toilet I can probably pull it off with too. Um, check me out, Ravens Eye Studio 21 on Instagram. You can also catch me every Monday on RDL Taps. I will be closer to the convention. I think on May 1st, I'll be making an announcement for the Ravens Con delivery service for IshCon. Again, it is something I do for the community to kind of help people avoid scalpers on the aftermarket. Um, I won't charge you anything over what the price at the convention for the figure costs, plus whatever shipping is. And the shipping can vary in between $10 to $15. If you want to throw a tip on there for whatever, I'm good with that. But if you not, I'm just happy enabling people and sending them stuff they would enjoy, and they're not, scraping the bottom ends of their wallet to get in their hands. Also, go check out my link tree. It has it has links to all the other shows on here. Geeked Out Click, Toy Merch Live, Weekly Habit, Worthy Addiction, um, Highly Posable, Toy Snobs, Latin
Geeked out click.
Legions, Pick Bar. Or I did get
Geek.
that click.
Fuck.
Use Pirate Ship Raven. Yeah, no, I use Pirate Ship all the time, man. I'm all on it. $6 if it's close to me. Going cross states, it's usually 10, 13, depending on which state. And who else am I missing? Whatever. It's in my link tree. Bunch of shows, bunch of IG pages. Go click on the links. There's also links to our favorite plastic enabling toy stores. You can click over there and be on the lookout again. Mythic Legions and Four Horsemen Friday doing their pre-orders for the Gladiators. Savage Crucible in June, doing putting up the show exclusive thus far. Naraka, Brynjar, and Elric. Well, Elric's not a show exclusive, but you'll get your chance to get Elric in June. And also be on the lookout because they're still dropping more figures at these conventions that are coming up. So always be on the lookout on these toy pages. Other than that, thank you everybody for joining us. We're going to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we will see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.